front, enough support is placed at around 24,300. Below that level, more extension of this fall can be seen towards 24,240 to 24,170 levels. Whereas on high side, 24,470, 24,540 is acting as a very strong resistance levels. We are not likely to witness a strong momentum rally on the high side as long as Nifty doesn't give the breakout of 24,470 levels on the closing basis. Coming towards the Bank Nifty, as Bank Nifty is continuously facing the selling pressures on the higher side, 54,000 is the very crucial support levels on the Bank Nifty front. But for the today intraday purpose, the first support is placed at around 54,100. If it's maintain a closing below that level, then more selling pressure can be seen into the Bank Nifty for few weeks, which might take a Nifty on the low Bank Nifty on the lower sides. For the intraday purpose, 53,840, 53,600 are the crucial support levels on the downside if it's break 54,000 psychological mark, whereas the resistance is placed at around 54,640, 54,900 levels. So the view is a bit cautious on the Nifty and the Bank Nifty front. Try to book your profits on rise or hold your long positions with the strict stop losses. That's it from my end. I request derivative team to take a call forward.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning, everyone. So on the derivatives front, as we witnessed that from last 4 to 5 days, Nifty is managing to take the resistance about 24,400 to 500 range, but it is not getting clear about that resistance at 24,400 and 500 level. We are witnessing that the Colorado portion is holding strongly, and in yesterday's session, due to the selling which came place or not only from the index front but also from the overall market wide front, due to which the Colorado position added up sharply near the range of 24,400 and 500 strike. Against that, the some sort of a put writer positions got liquidated at 24,500 level. So there might be some sort of selling pressure in today's first half of trading session. So you need to be bit cautious as per the current market wide position. There will not be a much movement in the market, but currently the range for the Nifty for next 1 to 2 day of trading session will be 24,000 to 24,500 level. Once Nifty manages to get closing above or stable about 24,500 level, at that point of time we will see major liquidation from the call writer front. After that, the fresh long rally will be witnessed in the market, but till the time the liquidation which is not taking place on the call writer front, till that point of time we should wait for any new long position as per the current scenario. Because against that, we are seeing that the India VIX is continuously increasing from last 1 to 2 weeks of trading session. Currently India VIX is trading at 19 level, and we can expect it to go more higher towards the 22 to 28 range. Once India VIX comes near 22 to 28 range, at that point of time uncertainty will be higher. Till the time India VIX is not going below 14.5 level, till that point of time we will not witness any stable move in the market. Till that point of time volatility will be very much higher as per the current scenario. Whomsoever is holding the long position can exit or should place the strict stop losses on the downside. Currently for the Nifty, the support for this weekly session will be 24,200 to 24,000 mark. With this support we can hold the long positions, and about 24,500 level new long positions can be created. As per stock specific and sector specific front, Siemens, Biocon, and Polycab looks positive, while on the negative front, Indian Hotel, Titagar, and Chambal Fertilizer looks negative. So that's it from the front. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. On the result front, yesterday Godrej Consumer Products posted the result broadly in line with expectations. Revenue grew by around 6% and on a YY basis. While absolute EBITDA remains flat on a YY basis, EBITDA margin reported at 21.1% versus the expectation of 20.6%. In the press release, the company has reported 6% volume growth for Q4 on a consolidated basis, and full year basis it was at 4%, where India volumes grew by 5% and Indonesia by 6%. Further, it indicated headwinds in urban consumption that had an impact on Indian business. Also, surge in palm oil prices, that is by more than 50%, have impacted the overall margins. It has observed double-digit volume growth in household insecticides in India business. In Indonesia, it has witnessed EBITDA margin expansion, and in other markets such as US, Africa, and Middle East, it has seen the sales growth of 23% in INR terms and 17% EBITDA margin. We remain neutral on the stock as currently it is trading at a PE of around 52 times to FY26 earnings. Paradeep Phosphates Limited posted the result. Result has improved for the quarter. Revenue grew by around 56% on a YY basis, and EBITDA margin reported at 9.9% versus 6.6% in the same quarter last year. On absolute terms, EBITDA increased by 134%. The stock is trading at a PE of around 18 times to FY26 earnings, and we will provide the outlook post the con call. Kansai Nerolac Paints Limited posted the results below expectations. Revenue was flat during the quarter, around 2.7% growth, and EBITDA margin reported at 9.1% versus the expectation of 11%. The stock is trading at a PE of 28 times to FY26 earnings. Yesterday, there was a con call of Privi Specialty Chemicals. For the quarter, it has seen the improved results, where it has seen revenue growth of 27%. That led to overall increased profitability with the EBITDA margin of around 21.6% versus 18.8% in the same quarter last year. In the con call, the management has shown focus on the sustainability for its future growth, which is expected to drive growth for them. Also, the management is expecting the increased wallet share from the existing customers as well as from the new customers and incremental revenue from the value-added products to add to the company's profitability. It expects to expand in the new geographies and the new markets, and it is very positive on its shift from the buy versus make decisions as it is closely working with the clients for its new projects. The Prijiv plant, which is the joint venture with the Jivdan, has been successfully commissioned and is now contributing to the company's overall performance. The management expects around 300 to 350 crore revenue over the next 3 to 4 years with 10 to 15% volume growth. It is expected to contribute around overall margins in the 20% range post break-even performance, which is expected by FY27 end. The management is guiding for top line growth of 20% and EBITDA margin in the range of 20 to 21% for FY26. The stock is trading at a PE of around 39 times to trailing EPS, and we are positive on the stock. Thank you.
Good morning. Bank of Baroda posted its results. Results is below expectations. Advances grew by 13% year on year and 5.1% sequentially. Net interest margin came at 2.86% versus quarter on quarter 2.94%. Profits came at 3.3% YOY. Its asset quality improved. Gross NPA came at 2.26% and net NPA came at 0.58%. So we're neutral on the stock. The stock is trading at 0.9 times trailing price to book value ratio. And other housing finance result has improved. NII grew by 22% year on year. Profits grew by 22% year on year and 3% sequentially. Its AUM grew by 21% year on year and 7% quarter on quarter. And disbursement came at 18% year on year and 23% quarter on quarter. Asset quality also improved. GNPA came at 1.05% and net NPA came at 0.7%. And we are positive for the stock. The stock is trading at 3.1 times trailing price to book value ratio. Thank you.
Good morning. HPCL posted the result ahead of expectations. Revenue from operations declined by 4% year on year, but EBITDA grew by 20.8% year on year. EBITDA margin came at 5.3% versus expectations of 4.1%. PAT is also above expectations. Stock is currently trading at P of 8.5 times FY26 EPS. And overall outlook for HPCL is positive. Mahanagar Gas result is in line with expectations. Revenue from operations grew by 19% year on year, but EBITDA declined by 4% year on year. EBITDA margin came at 20.3% versus expectations of 20.9%, and PAT is in line with expectation. And stock is currently trading at P of 12.3 times FY26 EPS. Thank you.
Yeah, apart from this, BSC has reported the numbers and has reported very strong numbers. Revenue came ahead of market expectations. And revenue came in at 856 crores versus expectation of 770 crores. So that was quite high, comparatively quite high, and increased by almost around 75% year on year and 10% quarter on quarter. Even EBITDA margin is also EBITDA has also shown a higher trend, wherein EBITDA has increased by 12% quarter on quarter. EBITDA margin has also shown improvement to 57.7% versus 56.7%, so almost 100-point increase. So outlook on the BSE, though the stock seems comparatively higher price, but outlooks continue to remain positive for BSE Limited. Then Paytm has declared its result, and the results, though the revenue came bit lower than the expectations, the EBITDA came EBITDA also bit lower than expectations, but the outlook what the company has given is comparatively positive. Company has done positive EBITDA in this quarter, excluding the ESOP cost, and has targeted to be profitable in the coming next 2 to 3 quarters. Over a longer period, company is looking at 30% CAGR revenue growth and also 15% EBITDA margin next 2 to 3 years. So that sounds quite positive for the company. So as such, outlook on the Paytm seems positive. That's all from us. Now request commodity team to take up from here.
Thank you very much, sir. Good morning, everyone. So in today's session, gold prices have opened gap down. We expect prices to hold the support area at 96,500, and again a pullback can be witnessed. So strictly buy with a stop loss of 96,200. Whereby silver expecting prices to test 96,000 on lower end, then initiate a buy, maintaining a stop loss of 95,400. Again, on upside, prices are resisting 96,800, 97,300 levels on upside. So profit taking is advisable on higher end. In metals, copper, if prices are sustaining above 8 848, then we expect again a pullback till 855, 858. Else, cautious in long as prices can correct below 848. And in zinc, one can initiate a buy around 245 levels with a strict stop loss of 243. Again, on upside, 248 is the area where one should book profits. In crude oil, we are expecting prices to test 51.20, 51.50 on higher end. Buying around 5,000 is recommended with a stop loss of 49.20. And in natural gas, we are expecting prices to pull back after testing 290 levels on downside. Prices are supportive at 285. So buy around 295 with a stop loss of 285. And again, upside 305, 310, where one can take profits. So that's it from us. Thank you very much.